Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? This is Dr. Bradley. I wanted to do another podcast. This should be our 9th podcast. And I was thinking the other day, everybody is at a different level when it comes to their health. Different levels on how they're eating, what their diet's like, different levels on how much exercise they're doing, and they're in different frames of mind, at different stages. So it's really hard for a lot of people who really aren't doing anything in those 3 areas of their life to get started, and it could be overwhelming. And a lot of people just can't seem to get the ball rolling. They just keep making up excuses. So I wanted to kind of talk about just some easy steps that a person can take to kind of begin this wellness quest, or this path to being healthier and living healthier in a more complete, holistic, healthy, wellness-based lifestyle. We all know, basically by using common sense, we all know that yes, we should exercise. I understand that. Yes, I know I should eat better. But people just don't get started. So I want to talk about just 3 easy steps that you can take if you're somebody who really is just having a tough time getting the ball rolling. You know you need to, there's a part of you that wants to, but you just can't get the ball rolling. So we're talking about 3 easy steps you can take that will help you begin that movement towards better health. So the first thing is just eating better. Okay, everybody works different. Some people are really good at just completely doing a 180 and changing everything right from the beginning, and they never look back, and they just start eating organic or whatever they're going to choose to do. They just start doing it, they latch onto it, no problem. Other people can't make that drastic of a change. They need to take baby steps. And so different things work for different people, but I think for a lot of people, they gotta just start somewhere. Don't bite off more than you can chew. So maybe when it comes to diet, maybe something simple like just, cutting out sugar, or maybe just cutting out sodas. Maybe you drink sodas every day, even if it's a diet soda every day. Maybe you just need to challenge yourself in that department. Just bite off one thing at a time. And some people can say, okay, I'm not going to have sodas for 90 days. Some people might say 60 or 30. Some people might be a week. So maybe if it's really challenging for you and you have not really moved in this direction at all, just start with something simple like no sodas for 1 week. Okay? And just challenge yourself. If you can do that, you're going to feel empowered when you get done with that first week, and you're going to go look back on it and go, wow, okay, it was a little challenging, but it wasn't that hard. I was able to do it. I actually feel a little better now. I have some more energy. And it allows you to start kind of building momentum. And so let's say you accomplish that, and now, okay, so now what can I do? Maybe your next thing is no sugar at all. So now you're cutting out, donuts and candies and, ice cream and all these other little things that you if you like sugar, you're going to eat all these things. It goes without saying. And so then maybe the next thing goes, okay, so now for another week, I'm going to go, no sodas, no candies, no ice cream, no, junk. And so you add to it and you do that. And you go, oh, wow, I got another week of that under my belt. Okay. So you get my point. You start to build momentum. You start to feel some difference in your energy levels, and it becomes something that you get excited about, and you start to empower yourself. Okay? And then let that build upon itself. And then, that's one way. It's just one approach, one suggestion. And I'm really trying to talk to an audience that is really having difficulty moving in this direction. And so as it builds upon itself, you can just get to the point where maybe in 3 to 6 months, because you've taken it on incrementally, it makes it easier. And then maybe 6 months from that point that you first started, you might go, oh my gosh, now look at me. I haven't had sugar in a month. I really don't crave it anymore. I'm buying organic fruits and vegetables. I'm cooking at home a lot more. My quality of meats have gone up. And it just kind of happens. Okay, so that's nutrition, that's diet. Next thing would be exercise. If you're really out of shape, whether you're overweight or just really deconditioned, you can't just sign up for a extreme fitness class and just start going crazy, working out 2-3 hours a day, 7 days a week, which is too much for anybody. But you just can't do that. And if you do attempt it, you go to a boot camp or something, if you're really overweight and you're really out of shape, you're going to just hurt yourself, and it's not going to help you. You're going to overstress your body, and you're probably going to quit or have to quit. And it's just going to be defeating and frustrating, and it's going to defeat the purpose. So what I would suggest is, if you're really not doing any exercise at all right now and it's really a challenge for you, start with something simple, just like the diet. Start with just every evening after dinner, just walk around your block. You don't have to walk fast. You don't have to make it really intense. Just get moving. Just walk. And, you can slowly build upon that. So, okay, I walked one block. I'm going to walk, just take a different turn and walk a little bit further next week, and just start adding to it. And maybe 3 to 6 months later, maybe you are now up to, walking a couple of miles, or maybe you've added some light running in there. You've mixed it up. Maybe you've decided to start riding your bike on other days and kind of alternating. So once again, you get the idea. You just start to build momentum. I would also recommend, during that initial phase of really just trying to get your body moving, to incorporate stretching. Just light, simple stuff. There's all kinds of information out there on the internet on stretching. You could look at some of my YouTube videos I've done on stretching, which I'm going to keep adding to, by the way. But it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It could be a beginning yoga tape that somebody let you borrow, or a beginning yoga video that you find on the internet, or just simple getting on the ground and stretching out your hamstrings and your quads and your hips, and just stuff you learned in PE class as a kid. So just something, but just slowly get the body flexible, get it moving, start cultivating energy, and start feeling better. And so, and then the last thing that I think we all need to constantly work on, just like we need to constantly exercise and work towards that, and constantly work on striving to eat better and clean up our diet, we have to think about what kind of thoughts we're letting into our mind. So often people who can't seem to get themselves motivated to live a healthier lifestyle, a lot of times it's what they're telling themselves, sort of a self-sabotage or a self-hate, or whatever you want to say, just negative thinking. It was said to me a long time ago that if I could replay to you the thoughts that go through your head on a daily basis and let you listen to it, you would think, my God, why? I would never talk like that to anybody. Why am I talking like that to myself? So a lot of people have these constant thoughts in the back of their mind that just keep them from taking action. And it could be whatever, but they might have thoughts of, yeah, come on, who are you kidding? You're just too old, you're too fat, you're too out of shape, you're never going to be in shape, so don't even bother. Sort of these self-sabotaging thoughts of negativity. Or, not thinking you're worthy, or you're good enough, or it's never going to change, all these things. So the first thing I would say is just start loving yourself. Do all these things that can be positive for you because you love yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. If you need to lose weight, don't do it for family members, husbands, parents, children. You got to do it for you, which means you got to start with you, and you got to love you first. Okay? Love yourself. Stop with the negative thoughts. Stop with the negativity, and just accept yourself. Stop beating yourself up, and slowly work on this. Maybe you have a simple thing that you need to start doing, every day when you wake up and you look at yourself in the mirror, you just look at yourself and say, hey, I love you for who you are. I accept you for who you are. And, today's a new day and we're going to make it the best we can. So just these little things. It might sound silly or stupid, and you don't have to do that. It's just a suggestion. I'm just shooting from the hip here, okay? But anything you could do if you really are stuck in this negative thought pattern, anything you could do to change that. Listen to, positive podcasts or positive videos, or watch, shows on TV or movies that are inspirational, documentaries, read good books. Try and surround yourself with positive people who are going to bring you up instead of put you down. Sometimes we've got to change our environment as well. So anyway, these are just some thoughts I had. I wanted to share them with you. I hope you can implement them into your life. If you are a person that is really just kind of can't take that first step, hopefully you find this information valuable, and I hope it inspires you to take that first step on the journey to being just a healthier, more complete individual. All right, so like I said, this is our 9th podcast. If you find this of any value, please comment or like or share. Visit our website, look at our other channels on YouTube, our other videos on YouTube, or podcasts or videos I've done. And hopefully I have something for you that can help you and inspire you. So until next time, thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Bradley. Have a good day. Bye-bye.